Does this look obscenely large? Hello! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Wendy. In today's video, we are going to talk about my whole lighting setup, not just what is in it, because I feel like any blog post could tell you that, but like where I put it, how I use it, why I include it, so that after watching this video, anytime you're wanting to film your own setup, especially a DIY setup, this will be super helpful to you. As usual, I will find all the links, put them in the description. I will also go through the effort of finding some budget-friendly alternatives if any of these are a little pricey. But honestly, I feel like my current setup is pretty budget already. This is no fancy system, but let's get started. In the beginning, there was some point where it was said, let there be light. So we're going to start by talking about natural light, which is free, shining down from above, but if you have not noticed, out of your control. Wherever you choose to shoot, you got to pay attention to what the natural light situation is. Does it change from morning to evening? Is it a sunny day? Is it a cloudy day? All of those things are going to change the brightness of your video while you're shooting. If you want to totally combat this, you can either shoot really fast or you can block out the sun completely. For many years on my channel, I actually shot in a studio that had no access to natural light. This was not amazing for my mental health, but in the name of consistent lighting, am I right? Just kidding. Don't ever compromise anything for your mental health. Just assess what you've got and make decisions like adding blackout curtains if you need to black out the light, or having a controlled environment, but making sure you step outside once in a while to get some sun. Because natural light is inconsistent and actually sometimes not even bright enough, we are going to move on to talking about artificial light. Ta-da! This is a bit of a generalization, but YouTube videos are more pleasant to watch when they're evenly lit with minimal shadows. It helps it to look more inviting and less like something scary is about to happen. For me, the first thing I added to help achieve an even more brightly lit space is I put in 2 artificial lights above me. But before we get too carried away with that, I would just like to hold this thought, and I want to talk about light color. The color temperature of a light source is the temperature of an ideal blackbody radiator that radiates light of a color comparable to that of the light source. Okay, well, basically, what I'm trying to say here is that light has different colors, and lighting that you have at home might be under 3000 kelvins, but sunlight is closer to 6000 kelvins. The implication for your video setup is that you should use daylight light bulbs. This will match the natural light that's coming in. It will help illuminate the colors more accurately, and therefore not use the warm white or incandescent light bulbs that you might be used to in your home. So back to having 2 lights. This is all about filling in the shadows. One light will cast a shadow, and so another one from an opposing direction will help to erase and cancel out the shadow. I have these 2 IKEA paper lanterns on, which help to diffuse the light. What that means is that the paper scatters the light so that it appears softer from being spread out instead of concentrated. And because my subject is below the lights, I taped on these paper circles on the bottom to make sure that the bottom was also diffused. There are a lot of paper lanterns out there, but I really like that these ones are wide and short so that they give me enough headspace instead of dipping down too low into my work area, but wide enough to still diffuse the light nicely. Real quick, I will go into this rig that I have set up. So this is 2 stands with an extendable backdrop rod between them. So my stands came from a softbox kit, but obviously you can get stands from a backdrop kit and they would work the same. I use clips to secure the light wires, this adjustable camera attachment, and this clamp for an overhead mic. Up until recently, I actually did all of this using the bottom of a loft bed, so you can look into that solution as well, but this is my setup now without the bed over my head. Actually, when there's no natural light, even these 2 overhead lights is not quite bright enough, and sometimes I do shoot at night. So in those cases, I add a little helper, a ring light. My ring light has an adjustable strength, so I can add enough to further erase the shadows. I think this helps my hands to look healthy. The ring light is also really great for when I'm talking to you. A lot of beauty gurus use ring lights because it just gives the skin a healthy glow. Mine I store on a tripod, and that lets me adjust its height and direction really easily. An alternative to ring lights that's a little cheaper is a softbox. You should probably get 2 of these. Really, next time you like a YouTuber's lighting, just look in their eyes and you can see from the shape of the light whether they're using a ring light or a softbox. The place I'm living now has a lot more natural light, so I actually have not been using these soft boxes in a while. On the inside, all of these bulbs are daylight colored so that it could imitate and match the sunlight. I hope this helped you to see what I use and the results that it gets me, and that you can apply this to start your lighting solutions. There's definitely a lot that goes into YouTube videos that the viewer might not notice. Lighting is certainly one of those things. Don't obsess or spend too much on it, because a good YouTube video is not determined by its bomb lighting. There's plenty of other things that make a great video. So that's why I think it's nice to have some budget options like I put in the links for you. Let me know though if you want to see any more of these videos in the future. Like today, for example, I didn't even talk about my audio equipment or my camera equipment. Don't forget to subscribe. You can hit the bell notification if you want to be notified and come early when I post videos. I'm always here to chit chat in the comments for the first hour or so. And if you are subscribed, then I will see you next time. Bye-bye.